It's been fun and games until this point, but having owned the Blonie T-2077 for a bit over 3 months, it's high time we revisit the watch and give it a proper overview. I'm the Timist. Welcome to my Blonie T-2077 Cyberpunk overview video. There's no doubt about it, this is not your typical watch. Same as my videos are not your typical watch reviews. In fact, none of my videos have ever had the word review in them, and that's because I make watch videos for fun. I'm not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. That's your job, or that of your significant other, or your parents, depending on how old you are. In any case, if you want to learn about the specifics of this T-2077 by Blonie, then I recommend you watch my unboxing video. There you'll learn about the dimensions, the weight, and my first impressions, as well as the goodies that the watch comes with. With that said, let's kick off this overview. It's a watch heavily inspired by a video game, specifically Cyberpunk. So that means that the appeal or overall attraction you'll feel towards this watch is highly dependent on just where and how much of yourself you find in this Venn diagram that I've put together. Are you a watch enthusiast that loves playing CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077 while inside of your stationary DeLorean? Then my friend, look no further, you have found your titanium timepiece. And that right there is your best case scenario. Depending how much you deviate into or outside of these 3 buckets, your respective desire to add one of these to your collection will increase or decrease accordingly. Now for fun, and to showcase just how different all of our personal tastes are, I decided to meet up with a few local friends to get their initial thoughts and opinions on the watch. So I brought my camera along and my T-2077 and told them absolutely nothing about my plans to film their reactions. In fact, the only thing that I did tell them was that this watch was made by a Polish company named Blonie, and that they worked with CD Projekt Red to create a watch that was inspired by Cyberpunk. That's it. Even more of a preamble, my friends know very little about watches, and in fact, most of them don't even own a timepiece. They're great people and they all work in the gaming industry, and I'm really thankful that they allowed me to have some fun. Enough talk though, here's how things went down.
What is this again?
This is a watch. Made by a Polish company called Blonie in collaboration with CD Projekt Red. First impressions, what do you think?
It's a watch.
Yeah.
Made out of titanium.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels light. I would expect it to feel a little heavier.
Okay.
For me.
I am a fan of the titanium, yeah. That kind of makes me feel like it's a little bit on the higher price point.
Does it count your steps?
It does not count your steps.
Okay.
What does it do?
Tells you the time.
It tells the time.
Yeah, it's good material, really smooth. It's like very plain overall, I'd say. It's only like the yellow on the buttons, which is a little, very subtle, very subtle.
I really like the matte. I like that look of it. I'm not gonna wear this every day, right? But if I were gonna go to like a shindig, like we do all the time, you and me, just you and me, I would probably wear this. I think it's a statement piece. I think that's what they call it. But I'm not gonna wear it to work or something.
It's got a lot of space right here.
Uh-huh.
Could be a little space helmet.
Yeah, that's true. That's it.
Honestly, this reminds me of like military goggles.
Okay, yeah. Got like those helmets, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the way this kind of looks like a car hood here.
I like how smooth it is. I don't know why the screen is only over here. I don't know why I need like a private time. Like nobody can see my time.
It just doesn't seem like, I can't see the time very easily.
Okay. You gotta push the button.
Well, I know that, James.
Okay, all right.
I assume you tell time through a little screen.
Yeah, press the button on the right.
James, you know I don't know my right and my left.
Yes, you do.
Is it this side?
No,
Yes.
it doesn't.
Is it supposed to do something?
Harder.
Oh, is that accurate?
That reminds me of like high school, growing up with like the the alarm watches.
Yeah.
Or the alarms going off in your room, that kind of style.
If I didn't say Cyberpunk, would you?
My first guess would probably not be Cyberpunk now.
Okay.
Because it has that 7-segment display. Very, very retro, old school display.
It's kind of cool, so maybe I would wear it. But I haven't worn a watch since, I don't know, high school.
Okay.
If I want to know the time, I just wonder.
Okay.
It is very like futuristic, minimal.
Uh-huh.
I think it's pretty light for a watch. It's nifty. I like the color. It's kind of like a warm gray, which I think is nice. I like that it's not too shiny.
It does feel nice on the skin.
Okay.
I do like that. Let's see. Can I do this? I'd be interested. Okay, I think I can do it. Nope, I don't think I can.
It is a little bit hard to figure out how to clamp it.
It's basic. It works. It's a watch. It tells me time. It does the job.
But I mean, it feels kind of light. It's a little small for me, but you got small hands, so that makes sense.
This top, there's too much real estate there. There are more functions that could like actually happen.
I do definitely see like a use for like where the screen is if just say I'm like working on something and at like a particular angle.
I mean, I kind of like how it actually like overhangs the display a little bit. It looks a little classy when you look at it from the side.
I like the look of it. I think it looks cool.
I like that it says Cyberpunk here, so like if I look down at my watch, I would see that. I think the watch is personally a little too bulky for me. I understand there's probably a lot of mechanisms in here, but I want more screen or something.
Okay.
Nice watch.
I do like the way it feels on your skin. Yeah, but I just expected this to be heavier.
Right.
Like if this was a Cyberpunk watch, I would think there would be way more functions on it, and like they would make use of this hood almost. Yeah.
I would want it to be like a stripe or two. Like, I mean, I don't know. Can you paint titanium? Like, if people could like paint it red and yellow, that would be cool.
I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
Not on this one.
I didn't really play Cyberpunk.
Okay.
If I had played Cyberpunk and I liked it, I would be all over it. I think it'd be sweet.
Okay.
Like if this was like a Batman watch or something, I'm there.
Okay.
I'm in it. But I mean, I'm not a watch guy and I didn't play Cyberpunk.
If you had to venture a guess at the cost, how much would you say that is?
Watches are kind of pricey. It's a nice Cyberpunk watch. I don't know, maybe like 500?
Maybe like 150.
Okay.
Probably around 350, around there.
I would say around $60 US.
I'm going with $199.99.
I hope that was entertaining, and I hope it proves my point. This watch exists, and depending on what you're into and what resonates with you, it'll either put a smile on your face or immediately cause you to move on to the next watch that's on your radar. Is it worth the 600 euros or roughly $650? I can't answer that for you. As I said earlier, only you can do that. As a watch enthusiast, gamer, and fan of future retro design, I think it's cool and unique and unlike anything else that I have in my watch box. It's definitely a statement piece. And my statement, I suppose, is I'm really glad that it's on my wrist. I'm the Timist. Thanks so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this overview of the Blonie T-2077 Cyberpunk timepiece. If you did, do me a favor and give this video a like, consider subscribing for more content like this, and as always, if you have any questions or thoughts you want to share, drop them in the comments below. Be well, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for participating and for being so chill about me harassing you on this Friday night.
Bye!
Peace up, A-Town.
Are you even from Atlanta?